Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to beautiful Toronto. Bit overcast today, but I like it hot. Really hot. You know why? Because I'm hot. Catch my drift? That's what we're going to talk about. The most important word that we should always, and I mean always, remember at the back of our mind. Paradigm. Paradigm. On this channel, we talk about anything and everything that makes us freaking awesome human beings. Anything less than that is not welcomed. Let me give you a little story. Story goes, there was this man comes into a subway station. He enters the subway and he has these three little kids. They come inside and he's sitting there on the subway, inside the subway. And the kids are playing and making noise, and the guy is just sitting and just looking straight forward. There was this other guy sitting beside him, and he just looks at this and he's just like totally mesmerized that how can this guy just sit here and not do anything. So finally the guy sitting beside this man, he says, "Sir, please take care of your kids. They're disturbing everybody." And the guy looks at him and he says, "Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should, shouldn't I? You see?" And he says, "You see, they just lost their mother just about an hour ago. And I don't think they know how to handle it. And frankly, I don't know how to handle this as well." So the guy who actually complained all of a sudden shift the way he was thinking. And he started consoling him. He started to say, "How can I help you? What can I do?" So that is an example of a paradigm. How we see the world from our frame of reference. A paradigm is a scientific word, and it means of all the cumulative information that we have in our mind, we see it from our frame of reference, from our lens. That is what paradigm means. You see, when this guy got this information as to mother passing away, the wife passing away, all of a sudden, with this new data coming into his mind, everything shifted from starting to be upset to starting to console. That is what we need to know. We always see the world from our frame of mind, our frame of reference, our lens. We don't see the world as is. When we get new information, everything changes in us. See, one of the easiest way, not so easy I guess, but the best way to change somebody is to change their paradigm, how they see the world. That is the best way and the most successful way to change somebody's way of living, way of thinking. So, I'll give you an example. I'm not a dad, but if all the people who have become a parent, when they knew they became a parent, their way of changing and seeing the world changed. They were never thinking like they were single now. They started thinking about the kids. Or for example, somebody who's working in a factory, for example, and that person now becomes a manager. All of a sudden he starts seeing that factory in a different light. And he has responsibility now. So if we ever want to change anything in our life, change the paradigm, how we see things, and our life becomes a totally different way of living. So the important thing here is how we see the world, how we think. If we think in a different way, if we think in a light where we see things as a prosperous thing or valuable thing, then our way of life changes right in front of our eyes. The way we see things is the way we see it from our mind. That, my friends, is a paradigm. Most important word we can learn. Remember that word forever. And your life and my life has changed for sure. And I'm sure yours will too. So live consciously, with purpose, in the moment, and with freaking passion. Till next time, my friends. Till next time. What is your paradigm?